Welcome back. Videos are flooding social media now of billionaire Elon Musk's $1 million giveaway to voters in swing states. To qualify, you've got to sign a petition supporting the First and Second Amendments. But there's a catch. You can only sign the petition if you're a registered voter. Critics have questioned whether that move is legal or not, but Musk's PAC says they are confident it is. So chances are you heard about that, but probably not this. A different effort to appeal to swing state voters, this time by an organization that calls itself Progress 2028. They're running ads, these ads in particular, misleading ads right now as we speak on Facebook, appearing to look like they're from Kamala Harris or Democratic supporters, but they're touting policy positions that often the Harris campaign explicitly does not have, like claiming Harris wants to ban fracking. This show, us here, we reviewed Facebook ad data, and more than 300 of these ads were purchased to be placed in the feeds of voters in every single swing state. So to talk more about that and about that Elon Musk giveaway, we want to bring in Massoglia with OpenSecrets, who began some of the reporting on those ads. Anna, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for joining us. Where do these ads come from? Who is behind them?
Well, Progress 2028 is a project of a group called Building America's Future that is a dark money group. We don't know who many of the funders are behind it, but it is tied to Elon Musk based on reporting by the New York Times. And they have adopted this fictitious name as Project 2028. And so it's not what it appears to be. It appears to be this pro-Kamala Harris effort that is run by her supporters, a counter to Project 2025, whereas in actuality, it's run by this pro-Trump dark money network.
And you were able to trace them, I read your article, by checking the fictitious name that they registered in Virginia state business records. So you can have a fictitious name as a political group? That's something that's permissible?
That is correct. They can adopt aliases and go by multiple different names, whatever they so choose. They also have funneled money to various super PACs that are spending on elections directly. So they have many different identities that they are now putting out information about.
So a Republican-aligned super PAC is behind these ads, these misleading ads targeting voters in swing states?
Well, Project 2028 is actually a 501c4s project, which means that it's not even supposed to be an explicitly political group, but because of very lax rules, it is able to not disclose its donors, not disclose its spending, but still spend in a way that really influences the election and can really shape voters' views.
Now, you cited their reporting from the New York Times saying that Elon Musk is connected to the group behind those ads. I do want to stay with Elon Musk very quickly, because there's been this controversy surrounding him now and this $1 million voter giveaway. There have been criticisms that that is illegal, that it violates federal and state election law. What is the law here when it comes to this?
Well, Musk can put as much money as he wants into influencing elections, giving to his super PAC to spend in support or opposition of a candidate. You can have giveaways, you can have events, but really where it gets into much murkier legal territory is when you are giving for the purpose of only supporting votes. You can't pay for votes, you can't buy votes, and when you are giving to a cause that requires people to be registered voters, it's much less clear.
So is my understanding correct that the gray area is because he is not necessarily paying someone directly for their vote or to register to vote? He's paying them theoretically, if they win this giveaway, to sign this petition that happens to be connected to his PAC, and obviously he has endorsed a candidate. Is that all correct?
Correct. And where it has issues is because they have to be registered voters in order to sign up.
Interesting. So if they didn't have to be registered voters, or if it wasn't a campaign, particularly in swing states, which it is, he would potentially not have the legal issues that he may be having now.
That's correct.
Now, the campaign, or the PAC rather, has said this is legal. We know that there's a call for various local and federal authorities to investigate this. But point being, it all hinges upon, is he or is he not paying someone directly for their vote? That's the law here.
Exactly, and we're in really uncharted territory here because he has such unprecedented funds to pour into this. We really haven't faced this issue before.
And this is something we never really have seen anything like before. Or are there other examples of this going on?
None that I'm aware of.
Interesting. And help me understand here then. you know, you said he can put as much money he wants into a PAC. I want to go back to those ads that we were talking about, the Facebook ads. You said that that group was a quote-unquote dark money group. Explain to me what that is, meaning you can give money to them, but they don't have to disclose their donors?
That's correct. So Progress 2028 is a fictitious name or project of a group called Building America's Future. They don't have to disclose their donors because they are a 501c4 nonprofit. Unlike a super PAC, which does have to disclose its donors to the Federal Election Commission and file a number of financial disclosures with the FEC. But because of the way it's structured, a super PAC can just report a dark money group as well. And that's another way that Building America's Future has really started to have impact by giving money to these super PACs. And because super PACs have disclosed their donors, all they have to do is disclose that Building America's Future is giving them money, ultimately hiding the source of funds.
So you can give money to a group as a billionaire, whoever you are, right? It goes to that group. No one ever has to know you gave money to the group, and then they can loan out money to people that do have to report where they're getting their donors from.
That's correct. They can just give the money there. You also have the dark money groups able to spend directly on certain messaging, like this Progress 2028 ad, where because they're not explicitly calling for election or defeat of a candidate, because it's online media, it exploits some loopholes and disclosures so that they don't have to be disclosed.
Anna Massoglia, making us a lot smarter about the money behind our politics. Thank you so much for your time on this Tuesday afternoon.
Thank you.
We should note on this program, by the way, we did reach out to the organization behind those Progress 2028 ads for comment. We have not yet heard back.